Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? So we had a little nervous selling in the stock market earlier. Could come back from people who really don't understand. Everybody's nervous about what Janet Yellen's going to say tomorrow when she gives her speech at the Jackson Hole symposium that's going on there. And they're worried that she might raise interest rates. And if she says anything like that, hinting at that, you'll probably see the market sell off. But that is irrational selling. I'm telling you, that is irrational selling. It's selling by people who don't understand the macro effects of interest rate fluctuations, interest rate changes, okay? I've been through this a million times here. The government is a net payer of interest. Last year it paid almost $235 billion in interest on Treasury securities. That's a big chunk of money. That's almost as much as what it paid to defense contractors. It's more than what it pays for all education department programs. It's almost as much as what it pays for one part of Medicare, Part C and D. So that's a big amount of money. And also the Fed pays interest on reserves when it raises interest rates for every quarter point. Because you got $4 trillion in reserves. For every quarter point, you're talking about a $10 billion injection of income to the economy. Now, of course, the income is not spread out equally, but that doesn't mean it doesn't get spent. A lot of it gets spent. When you raise income, by definition, you're increasing the size of the economy. People don't understand that. So they see rates go up and all of a sudden they want to sell stocks. Why? I mean, it's not a bad thing to have incomes rise in the economy. And you'll see. Do you know, and I've said this in the past, that the biggest line item of spending during the Reagan years, the Reagan boom years in his first term, the biggest line item of government spending was interest. That's right, bigger than what he paid. Everyone said, oh, he beefed up the military. Yeah, interest was the biggest payment. Okay, and the stock market didn't go down. As a matter of fact, we could trace this current bull market, where we are right now, all the way back to 1982 when it started, all right? And in the early 80s, interest rates were up like around 20%. So you have that. You have the zombies who are going to sell, and that's a great thing because we're going to buy that, okay? A couple other things going on that I want to talk about. You got this gold sell-off a little bit lingering here today. Yesterday, we saw almost an 8,000 drop in open interest. So it's what I said, long liquidation. And for those of you who get MMT Trader, you know that I wrote in there that we needed to see some of these weak longs like George Soros shaken out of the market. And I read that he's selling his gold. So he's selling it to us, right? I don't like gold. Let me go on record. I think most of you know that. I hate gold, and I hate these gold bug idiots who run around saying it's money. It's not. But I'm a trader, and if there's a profit opportunity that I think I can grab, I grab it, okay? So when everybody's selling gold, basically for the same reason they're selling stocks, that they're scared about the interest rates going up. Oh my gosh. I want to do the opposite of those zombies, right? I mean, that's just money flowing into my pocket every single time. So when Yellen speaks tomorrow, and then we'll have some action in the currency markets. Forex has been kind of quiet. We took a profit in our long British pound today. It was still, by the way, that short euro pound, almost back to break even because we added a unit at 86 and it traded down. Actually, we were in the money. I didn't get out. I still have that. So everything's looking good, everybody. Oil yesterday. Ooh, who's better than me? Bought it at 46.5. It's up over 47 today. They're all selling. There's a hurricane or potentially a hurricane moving into the Gulf of Mexico over this weekend. And they're going to shut down all those platforms out there. Whenever a hurricane goes in the Gulf, that's not a good time to be selling oil, let me tell you. So we bought like the absolute lows yesterday. Great job. All right. See you later. By the way, if you don't have your subscription or your trial, your 30-day free trial to MMT Trader, what are you waiting for? Go to www.pitbulleconomics.com and click on the tab that says products. And while you're there, if you don't have the Forex course, because that's big with the mental game, remember, this is all about mental game. Go to www.pitbulleconomics.com, click on the tab that says courses. You can also get my MMT value stock selection course. I put it on sale for 99 bucks. And of course, also, understanding the daily treasury statement. It's going to be the best 99 bucks you ever spent, along with that stock course. Amaze your friends and your colleagues at work when you could rattle off all these figures of the U.S. government, like telling them that we paid back $67 trillion last year. Nobody even knows about it. The world didn't come to an end. We didn't have hyperinflation. The dollar didn't crash. Interest rates didn't spike. Actually, the dollar went up, right? 67 trillion. So when they tell you, how are we going to pay for Social Security 30 years from now because it's going to be in a 4 trillion hole, you say, well, guess what? We paid back 67 trillion last year. Nobody even said a peep about it. Nothing happened. Okay? You're going to have all that knowledge. Think of it. All that knowledge. Smoke's going to be coming out of your ears. Your head's going to be so filled up with knowledge, it's going to be unbelievable. See you later. Bye.